everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have a guest here today. If you follow me on Instagram, you already know her. This is Deepika. She's also a beauty blogger.
Hi everyone, I have a blog called Makeup Magique. Do follow me, the links are down below in the description box.
Luckily, we met here in New York where I was here. By the time this video goes up, I think I'll probably be back in India. I'm just here for vacation and we happened to meet.
Yes.
And we've been having so much fun together. So today I've done her makeup and Deepika has done my nails. So we've already shot this video. What do you think?
Yes, I absolutely love them. Florals and glitter, I think they're just my favorite combination. And I so much had fun, playing around with these on her nails, and they're going to go live on my channel.
So without further ado, we are going to start with the tutorial. So for her, I wanted to do something which is a little out of her comfort zone. She herself, being a beauty blogger, she does a lot of different looks on herself. One of my favorite things to do is play with a lot of reddish purpley tones, and because she has this beautiful greenish eye color, that's what I wanted to do for her. So this is the final look. It's not super dramatic, but for Deepika it's a little more dramatic than what she's used to.
But I'm absolutely loving it, really.
I'm so happy. Okay, so let's get started with the tutorial now. I started by applying a priming moisturizer all over Deepika's skin just to hydrate and brighten it up. Then for the eye makeup, we started with this beautiful cranberry reddish eye pencil by Maybelline. I used it all over the lid and used a buffing brush to smudge it out. And this is a technique that I'm sure you've seen me work with before. I like to use an eye pencil. It could be a black, a brown, a colored one. Use it to lay down a wash of color and then work with powder eyeshadows. And this way you get just a more intense color. I used the same pencil along her lower lash line and waterlines as well, mostly concentrating on the outer 2/3. I then used a really nice reddish brown eyeshadow. This is from a brand called Profusion. These brands may be a little unfamiliar to you if you're outside of the US. I'm going to put the details in the description box below in case you want to check these out. So first, lay down the color, then work with a blending brush, blend it out, and work in really small steps. A little bit of color, a little more blending. This way you don't end up going overboard and putting too much color on the eyes. And blending is of course the most important step, so make sure you spend enough time in blending the colors to get like that really nice diffused smoky look. We're going to come back to the face. I'm using this cushion foundation by Clio, which is one of Deepika's favorites, and I'm going to use a little bit of this shining primer as well, just to make sure her skin looks really nice and radiant. So I'm using the Real Techniques stippling brush. I'm going to first use the primer, just apply a thin layer of it, and then work with the cushion foundation. I'm working in very thin layers, only in areas where a little extra coverage is needed. We're going to apply a little more foundation. We're not using a separate concealer here because Deepika doesn't really need it. And for the lower lash line, I'm just going to go back and just smoke it out a little more because you get that harsh line once you do your concealer or foundation. Now for the brows, I'm using this really nice palette that Deepika has, and I'm going just a little heavier than what she normally does, just to show her that she can go a little heavier and it still looks natural and nice. We finished off the eyes with a mascara from Lancome. Now for the face, I'm using this palette, and even though I'm pointing out to these two shades, I actually ended up using the lightest, palest color because Deepika has really light skin. And after a bit of gentle contouring, I went in with this very pretty blush from the brand Catrice, and this actually had a little bit of a pearl to it, so it's not really a shimmery blush, but it did give a sort of a nice radiant pink flush to Deepika's cheeks. For the lips, I'm using Jade Rose by Nykaa, which is one of my favorite lip colors. This is something I would recommend to everybody. Now, because Deepika is really pale, I am going to apply only a little bit of it as a stain on her lips. And to finish off the look, we're doing just a little bit of highlighting using this palette from Deepika's collection. And I'm just applying it on the tops of her cheekbones and down the bridge of her nose. And that is the finished look.
So that is all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm going to put the links to all of Deepika's channel, platform, everything in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye. Bye.